Alright, so I'm going to start with the door. So right here we have my hat rack with my hat collection. So I've got a couple racing hats in here. I've got this Eric Jones STP hat, an Eric Almirola hat, a Fernando Alonso McLaren hat under there. Sorry, it's a little out of focus. I've got a Lamborghini hat, a Tyler Reddick number 8 hat. That's a Rockies hat. I've got a Nascar 50th anniversary hat. I've got this Texas Rangers hat. Got a Jimmy Johnson hat in here. Got another Jimmy Johnson hat. So yeah, I just got some racing hats kind of scattered about in here. And then I also have the Vikings hat that I'm wearing right now because I'm a Vikings fan. And then above the door, we've got some license plates. I do live in Texas, so I've got some Texas license plates and then a Hawaii license plate. That was like my souvenir from a Hawaii trip a couple years ago. So I've got that above the door. Down here I've got my little monkey. I don't know why he's here, but he's here. I've got my light switch for my lights and then my fan. I've got this Texas Motor Speedway sign that's autographed by a lot of people. I'm not sure exactly whose autographs or whose. I know that this is Chris Buescher. I know one of these is Ryan Preece, somewhere on here. I know the gold is Matt Benedetto, but other than that, I'm not sure who all signatures is on here. But we're going to move on from that. So that's kind of like this little corner right by the door. That's everything that's there. And then moving on, we've got this painting made by one of my friends. He makes like space paintings. It's kind of cool. Below here we have my calendar where I plan all my videos, so this is probably going to be blurred out because I don't want y'all to see any future video ideas. And then below that we have this kind of cube shelf that kind of fills up this wall perfectly. So I guess we'll just go like cube by cube. So we've got a Jeff Gordon painting in here, a signed Bubba Wallace 124. There you can see the signature. And then just some trading cards. I've got a Cole Custer sheet metal card right there, a Ryan Blaney Prism card, Christian Eckes sheet metal card, and then a Bobby Labonte card. And this one we have a signed Stewart Haas Racing hero card, signed by Chase Briscoe and Ryan Preece. I've got this Lego Porsche 911, and then I've got all my Truck Series diecast here. I do love the Jordan Anderson trucks, especially that orange K-Steel one, as well as the Chase Elliott Hooters. Those are some of my favorites. And I've also got some 187s here. Over here, I've got a Tony Stewart bobblehead, a Kentucky Speedway koozie, a Nolan Ryan Texas Rangers bobblehead. I am also a Texas Rangers fan for the MLB. And then I've got a Lego Lamborghini Countach and just like a model Lamborghini Countach. 70s/80s Countach is definitely my dream car, so got those chilling there. Down here I've got a bunch of random stuff. I got a Jamie McMurray diecast up there. I've got a I-5 box, a Lightning McQueen thing, Ryan Newman 124, a Kurt Busch like card, and a Matt Tifft like slap bracelet, Speedy Cash thing. I don't know why that's there. Down here, really the only racing related thing is this Rusty Wallace card, a Joey Logano card, and this Dale Jr. I want to say 2005 124 Budweiser car. This is one of my favorite paint schemes of all time, so really glad to have that. And then this is probably the most random thing. Really the only thing racing related in here is this Dale Sr. thing. That's about it. So that's just kind of my random miscellaneous cube shelf, which once again fills out this wall just perfectly. I've got my Govee Glide lights that go around my closet, so they're great for like stream background and video background. And here is my closet. My closet is kind of messy right now, but all my clothes are color coordinated. This is all my racing shirts over here, so like got an Eric Almirola shirt, another Eric Almirola shirt. I've got like this shirt, NASCAR shirt, Jimmy Johnson IndyCar shirt, and yeah, it's pretty much like all my racing shirts. And I'm also wearing a Jimmy Johnson shirt right now. I don't know how well you can see it, but that's the Jimmy Johnson shirt. And then up here is some shelves that I haven't hung yet. So that's a Ferrari F40 Lego. Ferrari F40 is one of my other dream cars. It's like the Countach and the F40 are pretty much equal to me. I've got a Charles Leclerc F1 like diecast up there, and then a Ryan Blaney Texas 2022 All-Star Winner Circle diecast. I was actually at that race in person, and Ryan Blaney was one of my favorite drivers, so I got that. These are just my shoes. That's all my camera equipment up there. My closet is kind of messy, but I know there is some racing stuff in there because those are just shelves that I haven't hung up yet, and that's the stuff I'm going to put on there. So I do have some racing stuff in there. And then moving on to these shelves in the corner. These are my floating shelves. So up here I've got a I've got an NHRA like drag race car thing. I've got the PlayStation icon lights because I do like games. These are two of my favorite diecasts that I own. I've got the Tyler Reddick 2018 Homestead race win where he completely blew out the back of the car. There's actually they actually cut out some of the metal, which is really cool. The rest of this is just like decals. And then over here I've got the Kurt Busch 2017 Daytona 500 car with all the confetti, all the damage. The big piece of grass on the hood from the burnout. I paid like $100 for that car, and now it's going for like $200, $300, $400. So I definitely got a steal on that car. And then I've got just some of my favorite trading cards behind them. And then down here, these are my two Eric Almirola shelves. Eric Almirola was my favorite driver from 2021 to 2023 until he retired. So I've got his 2021 New Hampshire win car with all the blue and white confetti. Really cool on there. I've got the 2022 primary scheme in the 124 as well. And below that, I've got some 164s of him, all the way back to the 2017 Richard Petty Motorsports days. Down here, I've got a mini replica helmet. This is my only helmet. This helmet design is like really nice. I love the gold on it. So that's definitely one of my prized possessions right there. I've got some more 124s of his. This is one of my favorite paint schemes of all time, the 2021 throwback. You saw in the closet I had a t-shirt of that as well. I've got some trading cards as well as this race day relics. This has a piece of one of his tires on it. So that's really cool. So that's kind of like my Eric Almirola shrine, I guess, in that corner. Over here I've just got some little signs. I wasn't speeding, I was qualifying. I've got this Kyle Busch number 5, Kellogg's 124, great paint scheme. I really want to get this signed in like yellow or blue paint pen. That would look so good. I've got two Ryan Blaney signed hats. I've got this, a discount tire hat that I got signed at a Ryan Blaney meet and greet. And then this actually has a really cool backstory. In 7th grade, I had a history teacher. And it turns out that her boyfriend is a reporter for NASCAR. So she was like all into NASCAR. And she found out I was a Ryan Blaney fan. So she gave me this Ryan Blaney signed hat. I'm never going to get rid of this. This is like one of my prized possessions as well. So yeah, 7th grade history teacher. Moving on, I've got just some 164s that I haven't taken out of the box. I've got like a Mark Martin. Back here's a Ross Chastain car. Sorry about the medals. That's just from like the sports that I've competed in, as well as 5Ks that I've completed before. Elio Castroneves Indy 500 win from 2021. No idea what that is. William Byron, Vegas win, winner circle. Chase Elliott Coda win for 2021. The inaugural Coda race. I was at this race in person. Rumor has it that my socks are still wet. If you know, you know. Martin Truex Jr. 2017 Homestead win championship car. Got this one signed. It's starting to fade, but you can see the signature there. And Dale Jr. Xfinity Hellman's car. And then this is like the main part of the collection here. This is like what everybody like catches their attention when they first walk in. So we will start at the top. This is my Jeff Gordon shelf. Jeff Gordon's one of my favorite drivers of all time. Mainly my 4 favorites of all time are Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Blaney, and Almirola. And all 4 of those guys are pretty well represented in this room. So we got the Gordon shelf. I've got a 124 here, some 164s, some cars back there. This is my first 124 diecast I ever got. the DuPont Looney Tunes, like color chrome, purple and green car. That's another one of my prized possessions. I'm never gonna get rid of that until the day I die. Jeff Gordon Wheaties box, a Jeff Gordon All-Star Rainbow Warrior car. Nascar 84 with Jeff Gordon on the cover. Some more 164, it's his final ride in the middle. The first 164 diecast that I ever got was a Jeff Gordon car, and then his final win car. And then this in the middle is his 1997 Daytona 500, I believe. It might be 98, I'm not sure. Moving on, we've got the Gordon Elliott and then Gordon Byron, like 24 ever cars. A lug nut, another Gordon 124, and then some, or 164, and then some 124s here. And then we've got a Darlington win from 98, NASCAR Authentics, a iRacing car, and not sure what year that is from. So that's like the Jeff Gordon shelf right there. Yeah. Moving down, we've got the Jimmy Johnson shelf. We've got some 164s, some trading cards, some stickers, more 164s, more 164s, more trading cards. We've got a Jimmy Johnson bobblehead thing that like came off. A bobblehead that I have of him. The same bobblehead that you see right here. I had another one, but the head came off, so it's just like his head. Some of my favorite Jimmy Johnson 164s right here. I love all three of these paint schemes. Some more trading cards. 2016 Championship, 7-time, 124, and the 164s. I got two of the 164s. His rookie scheme in 124 and 164s, and 187s on either side. More 164s and even more 164s. I've got the 2020 Phoenix, like passing the torch thing. I don't have his final ride car yet, surprisingly. So I just got the white one sitting there. Bobblehead, and that is about it for the Jimmy shelf. So I'll do a quick full view of the Jimmy shelf. And the final shelf is just kind of a like a random shelf. I've got all sorts of stuff on here. It's completely unorganized. I'm not going to go into any detail on anything on this shelf except for a couple things. As you can see, it's very unorganized. The only things I will go into detail in, Dale Jr. 2019 Hellman's Darlington car in the box, as well as the 2020 Homestead car, Texas program for one of the Texas races I went to, as well as the program car. And that is about it. I've got some Indy cars on this shelf as well, but that is about it. For the three like main shelves, so I'll back up so you can see them all here. Yeah, the three main shelves, that's like the center star of my room pretty much. And then down here is the 164 collection. So I guess I'll go over this real quick. That's not straight, okay. So I've got just some stuff over here, some 124s, Mark Martin, not sure, Matt Kenseth, Biffle, Grant and Finger Truck from 2018, Jeb Burton. I think this is a Joe Nemechek. This is one of my favorite paint schemes of all time. I love the blue. And then, not sure, I'm not sure. I think this might be like Mike McLaughlin, but I'm not 100% sure. Mark Martin, Dale Jarrett, Denny Hamlin, not sure, Ward Burton, Kevin Harvick. I've got some more stuff down here. By the way, these are all 124s on the top, if you couldn't tell. I've got some, sorry, like I said, I'm sick. I've got some Lego cars up here. I like Legos a lot. Good lord, the voice cracks in this video are crazy. I've got a Lotus, a Nissan Silvia from Fast and Furious, or not a Nissan Silvia, a Nissan GTR. Why did I even say that? It's a Nissan GTR from Fast and Furious. A Toyota Supra, Mercedes, and then down here I've got a Corvette, another Corvette, something from Fast and Furious, and a Mercedes. I've got all the 164s down here. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I've got a Matt Kenseth car in the middle, along with some trading cards, a Sergio Perez F1 car, and some more trading cards. And now we can go to the 164s. I've got them ordered by year and then by number. So, These are all 2016/2015s. This is when I first started collecting, and I don't have that many 2015s, so I just put them in with the 2016s. So you see all the ones in number order. I'll point out some of my favorites. None really on this shelf. And then moving on, these are end of 2016/15 and the start of 2017. This is all 2017. I've got the Ryan Blaney first career win right there, as well as the Chase Elliott Hooters car. I love that paint scheme. And just some more 164s. This is the end of 2017, start of 2018. Starts with that McMurray in the back right corner with the gear wrench. I've got the Chase Elliott first career win right here. If we keep going, more 2018s. This is all 2018s. I've got the slide job car. This Michael McDowell car, the Caleb one, is actually autographed in gold Sharpie. You can see on the hood there. Keep going. This is the end of 2018 and the start of 2019s. Little focus. Sorry, the lighting's kind of bad in this corner. I've got a liquid color Casey Kane back there in the back right. Start of 2019 here. I really like this Blaney PPG car. That's one of my favorites. And we move down here to the bottom left corner where we see the end of 2019 and the start of 2020. I really love that McMurray McDonald's car right here, as well as the Larson McDonald's car right here. And yeah, there's just some more 2020s. I really love these two Blaney cars as well, the Advanced and the Body Armor, as well as the Elliott Hooters Night Owl. Got some more 2020s and some 2021s right here. I really love the Busher, or that might be Stenhouse actually, Sonny D car, the Bush Interstate Batteries, and the Core of the Joy Face Mask car. And then we've got the start of 2021. And then right here we have the end of 2021 and the start of the next gens. I have all my 2022, 2023, and 2024s together because they're all next gens. I don't have that many yet. Not enough to like separate them. So I've got my Chastains, Cendricks, Dillons, Harvick's, Larson, Keselowski, on and on and on. The Almirola one right here, I really like that one, as well as the Elliott and the Bush net spin car. I really like that one as well. Keep going, got more next gens. Some of my favorites on this one, the Allmendinger Gain car right there. The Harvick 29 car, as well as the Haley 31 Tide car. And then also the Alex Bowman Ally car right here in the bottom right corner. Keep going, we got one more little row. Got the Noah Gragson Wendy's car. That car is super rare now. Got the Jimmy Johnson 84 car, and then a custom 91 car, which actually used to be a 91 or a 99 car, but I turned it into, if it'll focus, I turned it into a 91. So that's pretty cool. That's my only custom car that I have. And over here we've got the Xfinity cars, but nobody really cares about Xfinity cars, so I'm not going to go into any detail. And that is the end of the 164 collection. And then if we move on over here we've got some cars. I've got a, not sure who that is, a Chevy Next Gen test car, the Ford test car, the Toyota test car, a Mark Martin NASCAR Authentics, and a Haley Deegan K&N NASCAR Authentics. Over here I've got this poster, not sure what cars these are, but they're cars. And down here's my nightstand. So I've got a gas can lamp. I really like this. I really like the gas can lamp. I think I got this at like Hobby Lobby. I've got a Jimmy Johnson Lefty Designs car from Texas in 2020. One of my favorite paint schemes of all time. And then I've also got this, which shall not be named because I don't want her to turn on. And then I've got my trash can right there, but that's not really important. My bed, not really important. But above my bed, I've got some Winter Circle NASCAR Authentics cars. Zane Smith, if you'll focus, thank you. Cendrick, Briscoe, Larson, and Austin Hill. Above that, I got this NASCAR sign, signed by, I know it's signed by Stenhouse right there. If it'll focus, Stenhouse is right there. but I don't know who else is on here. I've got Valvoline, I've got STP, if it'll focus, thank you, and I've also got Pennzoil. Up there I've got a drawing that I made of all the cars from 2019, and then I got it signed by a bunch of people, as you can see. I'm not going to go through every signature because that would take too much time. This I will go into because this is actually really cool. This is my first time ever going into the pits in a NASCAR race, like ever getting pit passes. Pretty sure I was 8 years old when all these pictures were taken back in 2017. This is Jimmy Johnson's pit box. This is Jimmy Johnson's car. That's me with my grandpa on the track. Me with my grandpa in front of the Hendrick Motorsports pit box. Another picture of Jimmy Johnson's pit box. That's me in front of Jimmy Johnson's pit box. And this is me with Jamie McMurray's crew. They took me up into their pit box and showed me around, and that is me with Jamie McMurray's pit crew. So that's pretty cool, and I just put some stickers on here because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. So anyways, we're going to move on. This is the window. I want to do something above the window, but I don't really have anything to do it with yet. But yeah, that's the window. Over here I've got, this is like my setup. Nothing above the setup, but that's where those shelves that I mentioned earlier in the closet is going to go, is above the setup. But yeah, this is my setup. This is where all the magic happens for the videos. This is where I edit my videos. This is where I play my games, play iRacing. Got Fortnite on right now because I was playing with some friends earlier. So, yeah, that's what's on the screen right now. Other monitors are turned off, but I do have 3 monitors here. Got my mic for recording, my keyboard, my mouse. I got some Lego F1 cars here. I've got McLaren and Mercedes. The lens cap for my camera, my headphones. I've got a Brett Moffitt 124 truck over here, and this is actually really important to me because this is the veterans truck, and my great-grandpa was actually a World War II veteran, so his name is on the back of this truck. So yeah, that's really special to me, so I got that on my setup. And yeah, that's pretty much the setup where I make all my videos. I've got my Xbox over there as well. I've got some more posters. Like I said, the Countach and the F40 are my 2 dream cars. So I've got the Countach poster and the F40 poster next to my setup, along with my wall clock. And then, so yeah, that's the setup. The gaming setup / the office video making setup. Again, next to the window. And then this is really the last part of the room, which is my dresser. I've got the 2024 Chicago Xfinity race on right now, but it's in commercial. I've been watching that in the background while I've been recording this. I've got a Jimmy Johnson IndyCar, which kind of sits in the middle of the dresser. I've got my TV remote right here. Jimmy Johnson autographed 2019 Clash win. I actually bought this car at Texas in 2019, and then I kid you not, 30 minutes later I got it autographed. So you can see Jimmy's autograph on the roof right there. I've got a Jimmy hauler behind that, and then probably my favorite 124 diecast that I own. I mentioned the 164 version of this diecast earlier. As you can see, the race is back on. It's not in commercial anymore. This is Ryan Blaney's 2022 All-Star Race win from Texas. I mentioned the Winner Circle 124 or the 164 version of this earlier in my closet. I was at this race in person. Ryan Blaney was my second favorite driver at the time behind Almirola. But I finally got to see him win in person, which I've really been waiting for a long time. So I got the 164, and sitting on the dresser, I've got the 124 liquid color. The liquid color of the Menards car just looks super good, especially with the blue on the front as well. I want to get this autographed in blue paint pen so bad, like right here. It would look so good. That's like my dream. But yeah, this is probably my favorite 124 diecast that I own, just because the liquid color looks so good. And then moving on, we got SVG on the screen. Go SVG, the GOAT. And then we're right back to where we started, out the front door. So yeah, that is pretty much the room tour / collection tour. I guess I'll do like one last quick pan. So we got the TV setup right there, gaming setup / video setup, the bed, some random stuff in that corner, nightstand. This is the main part of the collection. As you can see, got the little floating shelves / the Almirola shrine over there. cube shelf right here, and then the front door area. So yeah, that is the final kind of look through of the room, and that is the 2024 collection tour, and the caution is out for debris. Anyways, that is the 2024 collection tour. If y'all want to see an updated version next year, let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go down below, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.